Today I want to make a video on our experiment with mulching cucumbers, and we actually have two parts. We have a few roots which are mulched and a few roots on the other side which are not, and I wanted to show you the difference, how they're doing right now. It's still at the beginning of the summer, so perhaps we cannot expect the hugest comparison, the best comparison, but I will try to make an update at the end of the summer or like middle of the summer to show you how things are going. I just picked our first cucumber today and it's very healthy. It's from our mulched area. It doesn't look like mulched here because it really is mulched, just a very small part of it. And we actually mulched this small plot. It's just literally mulched where the cucumbers are. These are 3 roots of cucumbers. They're growing very healthy and they're already quite big, crawling. I need to put a net up there so they can crawl peacefully. And this area has been mulched last autumn or end of summer. So there's quite a thick layer of mulching. It's about 1 finger, even though my fingers are not very big. And it's mulched primarily with straw, but I have also used some grass underneath and on top. And I wanted to show you, we have all kind of birds probably here. We have more cucumbers growing here. We have a ton of small ones that are just popping up. They're literally just starting right now to grow like a huge abundance of cucumbers all of a sudden. And there's more over there. Until now, I think the plants were just taking their power and they're just growing big. And there's a lot of flowers. We don't prune them, we don't do anything. Some people do, but we're just planning to let them crawl peacefully up there. I really improvised with this wood behind them, but they're doing quite well on it, even though some parts are still down. I have to put this up over there, and as I told you, I'm planning to put more net to reach all the way to the ceiling there, so they can crawl in peace. In this area here, we usually just have some vines, but this year I just decided to experiment with some cucumbers, and let's see. We also have a pumpkin growing over there, which planted all by itself, and we're just going with the flow. Okay, let's go to the other ones. So I'm gonna start to show you from a little bit further. These are the other, we have 4 roots here, and as you can see, the one of them, this one here, is doing very well. The others needed some more time to pick up and to grow bigger, but they also have quite a few cucumbers. There's one quite big already here as well. They also start to have a lot of flowers. The other ones are gonna take their time. It's a little bit muddy here. On this root, even though it's the biggest one, there's not that many small ones yet. They're just starting to form, so they're just taking their time. And these ones are literally just starting now. Now, all the roots and the mulch and these ones were planted on the same day in the ground. And to me, the biggest difference is they have the same nutrients underneath as well. There's some fish bones and Epsom salt. And the biggest difference to me is that here we had to work the land the whole time. We had to take care of the weeds because there were weeds coming all the time. And after a certain point, perhaps when they're already that reach this size, you want to stop to work around them. That's what my father says because he has more experience than me. And you just leave them to grow peacefully, and that's it. But until this time, for about, maybe it's been like a month and a half now, we had to work this part all the time. There was more watering involved as well. I haven't been really watering much the other ones, the mulched ones. And it's been very easy with them. I didn't have to to work the land or do anything specific. The planting was even easier because you literally just make a space between the mulch and just make a hole, and you put your plant in there, and then you just cover it with soil around very well, and then you just put the mulch back. And that's super easy to me. It's been a very easy taking care of that area, and because of this, I think we are going to continue next year. Sorry about the noise. And actually, because they are doing so well, I had some small plants which I recently put. Here is mulched only with grass because we don't have any more straw right now. There's 2 tomatoes as well. I have some kale. So I have 2 more here. They're just starting to grow now. But as you can see, they already start to have flowers. They're feeling very good. And there's another one here. Now the other difference between the mulched areas and over there is that over there they're fully exposed in the sun, and here in the mulched areas and this area and the other area here, it's a little bit more shadowy because of the vines here, and we're doing some charged water. And there's some small trees in this area and bushes behind, and they really give a small shadow to the plant, so they are not burning hot throughout the whole day. And as I'm observing them every single day, they feel a little bit more relaxed. That's just according to me so far from my observations. But as I said, we are going to make an updated video in a couple of months perhaps, and we will see what's happening next. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you have an amazing day, and don't be afraid to experiment. I really love experimenting, especially with mulching. It's been absolutely great. Next video I'm going to show you my other experiment with mulching on the other side of the land, because it's coming very, very, very beautiful as well. Have a beautiful day, guys.